Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching the truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, My Country is to Me. Lord will, you are edified. Video was inspired by two videos from TikTok. Fair use. First video comes from the platform Carmen R. Again, fair use.
Start the deportation.
Now we start the deportation.
White nations.
White nation.
Closed borders.
Closed borders.
Now we start the deportation.
Now we start the deportation.
You're on, gentlemen.
So let's go to Genesis chapter 25 and verse 25. And the first came out red, referring to Esau, going into his complexion, all over like an hairy garment. And they called his name Esau Ishashwa, which means wasted away. Going into he lacked melanin / pigmentation. Verse 25. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Esau and Jacob. Esau is the progenitor of so-called white people based on the lineage of their fathers. And Jacob is the forefather for the Israelites, and in modern terms, so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans based on the lineage of our fathers. Now, this is the point. Genesis 25 and verse 21. And Isaac entreated Yahweh for his wife because she was barren. And Yahweh was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her, meaning they were fighting each other. They were trying to kill each other in the womb. And she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahweh. And Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in your womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from your bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people. So the Israelites are stronger than the Edomites. And the elder, referring to the Edomites, shall serve the younger in the kingdom of heaven. 2 manner of people, meaning the Israelites are spiritual / righteous, and the Edomites are carnal / wicked.
I have stated in previous videos that a lot of
White nations.
White nation.
Now we start the deportation.
Now we start the deportation.
White nations.
White nation.
Closed borders.
Closed borders.
Now
We were never meant to get along, okay? And to prove that, that's why the scripture states what? 2 manner of people. 2 manner of people are in your womb. And our forefathers were fighting in the womb. Let's go to Luke chapter 16. Going into the parable of Lazarus, right? And Lazarus is a representation for the Israelites, beginning with the elect, and the rich man is a representation for the Edomites, beginning with their nobility. This is the point. Verse 25. But Abraham said, Son, talking to the rich man in this parable, remember that you in your lifetime, referring to your kingdom, receive your good things because of the blessing. And likewise, Lazarus, evil things. So Esau's kingdom slash blessing slash rulership is our hell by default. But now he is comfort and you are tormented. So in our kingdom, Esau will catch hell. And besides all this, between us and you, there is a great gulf fixed, meaning a separation. And how did it become fixed? Because it was scripted in the spiritual realm. And it manifested on earth as it is until this very day. So that they which would pass from here to you cannot. So Israelites, all right, that want to be in concert with you and lead with you, join hand in hand with you, neither can they pass to us that would come from you. So let's say if you have Edomites with the same regards, ultimately we can never get along because it's a great gulf fixed. And again, it's played out.
White nations.
White nations.
Now we start the deportation.
Now we start the deportation.
White nations.
White nations.
Close borders.
Close borders.
Now we start.
So let's go to Genesis, the 27th chapter. After Esau received his synthetic blessing, and he was very upset that Jacob received the kingdom of heaven. Genesis 27 and verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, have you but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, your dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, the best parts of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. Verse 40. And by your sword shall you live, and shall serve your brother in your kingdom. And it shall come to pass, when you shall have the dominion, then you shall break his yoke from off your neck. And we can also equate the time frame of the Renaissance, okay? Going into what? Rebirth. What was rebirthed back on earth? Esau's rulership, which was established via this blessing. Verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing.
Nations.
White nations.
Now we start the deportation.
Now we start the deportation.
White nations.
Again, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him, the kingdom of heaven, or the kingdom of Yahushua. And Esau said in his mind, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, meaning near. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
White nations.
White nations.
Now we start the deportation.
Now we start the
Then will I slay my brother Jacob. All right, so let's get one more video.
And we're looking at
Coming from the platform Miss Frizzy Head off of TikTok. Fair use.
doing something where, in the case of good, reputable farmers, they can take responsibility for the people that they hire.
Meaning what? Slavery. slavery.
And let them have responsibility, because we can't put the farms out of business. And at the same time, we don't want to, and we're looking to do.
And you niggas talking about making America great again. No, it's making America so-called white again. Because remember, Joel chapter 3 and verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people, these fucking auction blocks, and have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. And this literally fucking happened. If you don't believe me, go to Google or Wikipedia. Go to Wikipedia and put in the transatlantic slave trade. And this information or this prophecy was fulfilled during the concept or the event of the transatlantic slave trade. Now let's continue. Baruch 3 and 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and 64. Let's lock ya. 68. And Yahweh shall bring you into Egypt again with ships, modern day America, by the way whereof I spoke unto you, meaning I promise you that this will happen if you are disobedient. It will happen just like this. You shall see it no more again, referring to our land, and there you shall be sold unto your enemies, the Edomites, for bondmen and bondwomen, slaves, and no man shall buy you, meaning save us. The only person that can save us is Yahweh Shai. And what did he say? When he returns, referring to his second coming, I will not meet you as a man. He's coming back in that extraterrestrial body, a fucking superhuman, and he will be accommodated by the heavenly host. Okay? So again, sold unto your enemies. The Edomites are our enemies, for bondmen and bondwomen, slaves.
Doing something where, in the case of good, reputable farmers, they can take responsibility for the people that they hire and let them have responsibility, because we can't put the farms out of business. And at the same time, we don't want to.
Yo, Trump don't give a fuck. The elites are letting him have a wide range to perform. So again, Baruch 3 and 8, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where you have scattered us, and ultimately throughout the four corners of the world. How do you know? Because Esau's system controls the four corners of the world based on his blessing. For a reproach and a curse, a shame and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all your iniquities of our fathers, and we are our forefathers via reincarnation, which departed from the Lord our power. All right, let's get Ruth chapter 1 and 18. Verse 20 is like it. And she said unto them, Naomi, call me not Naomi, call me Mara, for the Almighty, which is another title for Yahweh, has dealt very bitterly with me. How so? Well, to make this, I don't want to make this video long, but how has the Most High dealt bitterly with us Israelites? One key factor is by us coming to America. And all of this, the curses, everything we go through, is based on our disobedience. Okay? We're cursed right now. However, the Most High is only dealing with the elect, dealing with 100,000
Look into doing something.
trickling down to men, women, and children. And these individuals have the comforter, meaning what? The spirits who understand the scriptures. Okay, so we got all we need for salvation. All right, it's only going to get worse. And Trump is coming down, proving that he is that cruel Lord spoken of in Isaiah, the 19th chapter. And Jacob's trouble is going to not only affect Israelites, but these other nations too, starting with Esau. Lord will, this was edifying. Shalom.